Okay, so this one, again, I don't know what the title will be. Something along the lines of like, our dark thoughts are never real, something like that. I'll figure it out. You will have already seen it, so it's kind of a moot point. But today has been interesting, hasn't it always? Isn't it always? I think, okay, so right off the front, I struggle with ADD. Um, some people think it's ADHD. I was officially diagnosed with ADD, so that's all I know. I'm on the spectrum, and I'm a natural overthinker, and I have social anxiety. I think many of those things contribute to my overall mental situation, how I think, how I perceive things. Um, I'm pretty optimistic about the world, about how humans will be able to get through the problems that we face. I'm pretty optimistic about like I don't think nuclear war is happening. I don't think any of these horrible things are really going to happen. I am optimistic that we will be able to solve these problems and come together. I have always thought that, and I always feel that. So I'm an optimist. I try and see the world as a good place, an incredible place, a happy place. I understand all of the other, the contrary things, but I still, no, I don't think the world's a bad place. However, I am a serious overthinker. And like we've talked about this before and we've talked about this kind of subject, but today has been difficult. I don't struggle with anxiety about the world ending or different things like that. I struggle with people. I struggle with perception. I struggle with intention. I have a really hard time knowing what someone's intention are. I'm very quick to jump the gun and presume someone has an intention when they don't. I am very quick to feel judged. I'm very quick to feel insecure in certain situations. And with people who I consider close to me in my life, personal friends, family, etc., I really struggle with overthinking my relationships and those people. And currently, I'm going to be super honest with you guys. I am really struggling with the perception of a few individuals, one in particular, but man, is it ever hard to sort of drop the ego and understand that everything is fine. I'm very quick in terms of relationships, I am very quick to go to the worst possible situation. I'm like, "Oh, they hate me. They like clearly hate me. Like I hate me. They hate me." I'm very quick to do that. When I haven't received any evidence to the actual idea that they hate me or that they're mad at me or that, I screwed up or I'm not good enough. I am so quick to just immediately flip the switch and I'm like, yep, that's it. It's over. They hate me. I'm never going to see them again. And it's really stupid because I'll explain it to a friend. Like I'll explain my situation to another friend and I'll be like, this is what I think. Like, I just think they hate me. And my friend will sort of look at me and be like, Jax, like, no, like you're insane. Like you're jumping the gun here. You're imagining things that don't exist. You're creating scenarios in your head. It's not real. It's not reality. But boy, does it feel real, like I have these assumptions in my head and I'm just like, yep, this person, these people, like I made a horrible impression and that's it. And there we go. And it's so easy to feel hurt by that. And it's so easy to feel just an incredible amount of insecurity and sadness. And like, I'm just like going through it right now, guys. It's just like, man, what did I do? What's wrong? Like, why is this situation the way it is? I've worked so hard to keep this set of relationships strong and happy and healthy. And for me, it just feels like it's absolutely imploding. And I feel like so empty and hollow. And it's just like, man, I need to get over myself and I need to get over the situation. And I think part of it has to do with communication. That can be the greatest solution to the problem that I'm talking about. Just reaching out to these people and saying, hey, are we okay? Like, what's going on? I'm feeling a little weird today and I just wanted to check in. And so communication can be a great source of relief. Another source of relief can just be detachment, just letting go and just being like, you know what, I have no control over other people's perceptions. I have no control over any of this stuff. All I can do is live my best life. And if these people want to be a part of it, there we go. That's it. So I don't know what the solution is. Maybe it's a mix of both communication, but also being detached from the situation and just saying, you know what? I will never have control over other people's perceptions. I will never have control, nor do I want control of these people's minds and how they see me and my reputation. I don't have any control over that. And so why on earth would I try to control that? Why on earth would I stress about something you cannot control? If you're angry that the river is flowing north to south, you're going to be angry for the rest of your life because there's no way you are going to be able to change the flow of the river. So, I don't know, guys. I'm doing well, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm taking care of myself physically, I'm trying to take care of myself mentally. It's a beautiful, beautiful world. It's a beautiful day today. It's sunny and gorgeous. I think I'm going to go tan and get some vitamin D because that'll help with just how I'm feeling. But yeah, I think everybody has these days where you just feel hollow. You don't feel like there's anything inside of you and you're just like, what did I do? What happened? Could I have done something different? And that's not the route. That's not the way you want to go. That's not the route you want to take, because regretting the past and being anxious over the future never works out, ever. And so all you have is the present moment, and you have to embrace it and enjoy it. So I need to be thankful for where I am, happy for who I am. I've gotten a whole bunch of work done today already. I've been to the gym. I've done my routine. I've done my steps. I need to do some more breathing, some meditation. I need to water some plants. I was just looking at one. It's like wilting. I'm like, oh gosh. But yeah, I don't know, guys. One of those days. You just try and be positive. You try and keep a positive outlook and move forward and move on and live in the present. And still it gets you, it's never perfect. It's kind of the story of the meditation student. And he goes to his master and he says, my meditation is just horrible. I can't focus. I can't organize. It's just been such a rough week. And the master says to him, don't worry, it'll pass. And the week after that, the student comes back and says, Master, oh my gosh, my meditation's been so grounded. I feel focused. I feel like I'm living in the present. It's just been such a great week. And the master says, don't worry, it'll pass. So we are transient beings. We are mortal. And life is full of ups and downs. And it's not necessarily the sum of those ups and downs. It's how you deal with those ups and downs. When you're having a bad day or a bad week, you just have to remember that it's almost never as bad as you think it is. And your brain will take you to places that will absolutely go to the worst scenario possible. They will, like my brain often does that, especially in these social situations. I just think I think the absolute worst. And then when it actually comes down to it, no, these people, thought I was cool. They didn't have a problem with me at all. They thought we were good. And I did this to myself. You know, I brought myself to the worst case scenario, and there was no need for that. It served no purpose other than to make me feel like garbage. So, I don't know. It's never the worst case scenario. It's never the end of days. So, yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. This one, it really means a lot that you're listening to this. It's 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 really special to me to know that I have people who like actually care, and even if there are people who don't care but they're watching and they leave advice, I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day. Don't forget to dream, don't forget to breathe, don't forget to eat. Get some sun if you can. Enjoy a rainy day if that's what you got. If that's what the world's given you today, just enjoy it. But yeah, thank you again. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.